Hey y'all, welcome to First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. My name is Lindsey Jackson.
And I'm Aaron Jackson.
And you are joining us for the season 5 premiere. I am so excited for this moment in time. We made it.
Yeah, it took a while, but we made it. We made it.
We are in our season 5, and this season is all about the realness that comes with marriage and parenting and life. Last season it was preparation, right? So this season we're going to dive deeper into the cliches that we hear. You know about them. These are the cliches that are very familiar to us, and we were talking about them, and we're going to give you kind of like our take and to kind of see whether we subscribe to them or not, right?
Got you. Speaking of subscribe, we got the YouTube, so make sure you subscribe to the YouTube.
Do it.
We need all the followers that we could get.
Yeah, and it's a good subscription because really I think that our content kind of gives you a lot of relatability, and we want to hear from you. We want to engage with you, and that's what this is all about, encouraging each other. So let's get into it.
For sure. What's the first one?
First cliche. New year, new me.
New year, new me. This is my year.
This is the new year, new me that we hear literally starting in December, kind of, sort of, and it really hits large in January. And a lot of people are upset by it, offended by it, don't want it anymore. Nobody wants any resolutions. Nobody wants a new year, new me. Everybody wants new year, same me. So what, you want to go first?
Yeah, it's funny because like the day that this comes out, it'll be like February 2nd.
Yeah.
Right. And I think, most people's resolutions are already done by now. They're like, oh, nope, like the gyms are going to be empty on the Friday.
Maybe, yeah.
So that's kind of funny. I'm a really big fan of New Year's.
Yeah.
New Year's Eve to New Year's, because like we have a tradition, we always kiss on New Year's and stuff like that. So like for the last like at least 20 years
we've been doing it.
We have kissed on New Year's Eve. We have kissed into the new year.
Yeah.
I think it was one year you went to Hawaii by yourself. Was that New Year's Eve?
That was after.
Okay.
But yeah.
Yeah. So I really like New Year's Eve, and I really like refreshing. I really like starting over. Just like this podcast, I'm really excited about the first episode of the new season. So I'm a season person. Like, okay, we got 4 seasons, we got 4 quarters. I'm always down for a reset, especially for my goals. I'm like, oh yeah, I didn't do push-ups. I'm not really like a give up, because once you give up, you gave up.
Right.
So I could start over. So I really like the New Year, New Me.
You like it?
It's one of my favorite, sayings around this time. That in conjunction with, if you don't write down a goal, it's a wish.
Yeah.
I hear that a lot. So those are the two things that kind of in conjunction. It's like, how do I set myself up to be a new person, to be the person that I want me to be? One of the things that I always do is act like the person that I'm supposed to be.
Right.
So that's a really interesting thing.
See, and I like the way that you say it, because you're saying you can always start again.
Mm-hmm.
So when you're like, you can reset, you can be like, okay, I can start again. If I faltered a little bit, I'll just start again. And I think that the cliche part of it, or what I hear people saying, is more so the fact that's like, I don't want to be a new person. I'm content with the person that I am. And so it's not a new year, new me. It's maybe new year, better me. Maybe that's it.
Yeah. How do you feel about it? You're talking about what other people feel. Like, right. How do you feel about it?
I mean, as you know, we're same. I like it because I think it's an opportunity for growth. So I don't see it as a negative, but it's very rare that I see things as a negative. I am definitely a glass half full type of person. So if I say New Year, New Me, I'm like, yeah, it's an opportunity for growth. I don't mind the saying resolutions. I know people are against them, but I'm like, resolutions are me saying I want to be better. And so I think the thing is like it puts pressure on you to fulfill this grandiose idea that maybe you wrote down, like, oh, I'm gonna be in the gym every day, and then like you said, by February you're not in the gym anymore. But if it's a goal and you are trying to hit it and you miss it, you can still do it. Case in point, one of my goals, because I will share one of my goals for this season, because I'm getting back in shape. Liv is 2 months old now, y'all.
Oh, for those who don't know,
Yes.
we have a baby
We
girl,
had a
an
baby.
addition to the family. Yes.
So we got three.
So we got three.
We are outnumbered. 2 boys and a girl. Okay. Liv Major Jackson, born November 17th.
Mm-hmm.
And so my baby girl, our baby, is 2 months now. And so, yes, the body is going through this huge transformation. My body. And one of my goals, like we said, we break down our goals into categories. One of my physical goals for Q1 is to do a 30-day challenge. I came out the gate, and today I actually completed 30 days.
Really?
Yeah, babe.
What?
Today, 30 days today. I worked out every day. Even when we went on vacation, we went on our Jack trip. Mm-hmm. I worked out. I was in that gym. I did. And it doesn't have to be like, for me, I'm more of a movement, like 30 minutes of movement. So 30 minutes of yoga. 30 minutes I did like a HIIT and a cool down.
So if you walk for 30 minutes to go to the store, it doesn't count. But if you walk 30 minutes because you say you're walking 30 minutes.
And I put the timer on and I'm walking.
Count.
Then
Okay.
So I did that. And to me, I'm like, I can say New Year, New Me. And that means like, oh, I am achieving and trying to achieve something new. Like something I've never been here before. Have I done a 30-day challenge before? Yes. Have I done a 30-day challenge now having had 4 children? No. So that is a new year, a new me. And I like it.
Yeah. You know what it is for me? I feel like people don't like the pressure. And we kind of went through it last year when we talked to the mental health. We had a mental health person there.
Yes.
We had a therapist here.
Yes.
People like to focus on mental health. And so they're like, oh, yeah, if I put all this pressure on me, I might get anxiety. Then if I don't do the goal, I'll get depression. And so it's kind of like, they're like, why do it to myself? And then also, you combine that with you need to love yourself. You need to take care of yourself.
Those things can be true.
I know,
but you don't have to have a cop-out
but
of saying.
You could if I combine both of those, I could easily be like, I don't need to change anything. I need to be happy with who I am.
Don't go to that voice. Don't do it.
No,
it's giving very.
I need to be happy with who I am. Don't put that pressure on me. Yeah, like.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. Like I need to just be one with the universe, and the universe loves me. But yeah, I'm always for like, let's get it, let's go to the new competition, and we do goals every year. We do goals, and this year, shout out to my son's godmother, Ebony. She sent me a bingo card.
Yes.
She sent me the bingo card.
This is new. Apparently, people have been doing bingo cards.
Really?
And yes, because I told somebody else, and they were like, "Oh yeah, I do that," and I'm like, "What?" So the bingo card is like 5 down, 5 across, right?
Yeah.
And once you hit every one of them, she explained it to me too. You treat yourself.
Yeah, but I'm not doing the hit every one of them. I'm doing if I get 5 in a row, just like in bingo. Because like if I gotta hit all of them, then like I'd rather just do 5 in a row. Every one is a different category,
right?
In mine. So G stands for growth. That's more so for financial stuff. O is for outreach, which means like my impact on the community and also my family. And then A is for academic. That's like learning new things. Hopefully Spanish, get better at Spanish.
Yeah. I like that.
L is for lifestyle, which is my fitness goals. And then S is for spiritual.
Goals.
Yeah, like me and God. Yeah, goals. So
Come
goals
on, babe.
has 5 letters. It's just like a bingo board.
I like it.
And it's kind of cool because I think GOA, academics, is the one where it has the free space.
Yeah.
So it's good. So I only have to do like 4 goals for there, get a free space. And then I'm writing a list of like my prizes. So I have a list of prizes when I get a row or a diagonal or something like that I could be like, oh, okay, this is what I'm gonna do for this prize.
I
So
like it.
I'm really excited about that. That's my new thing that I'm doing, that I'm trying this year.
My bingo is not as intricate as that, and I like the detail that you just gave. My bingo is mainly, it's just things I want to accomplish this year, 2024. Like this year, one of my relationship goals for us is to go on 12 dates. That is a date a month.
That's heavy. You talking heavy.
And so it shouldn't be that hard. But we out here, we are literally in New York. For those of y'all who are new, we are from LA. So most, if not all of our family is on the West Coast.
Yeah.
And so we in New York, pretty much doing it by ourselves with these 3 kids, working, moving and grooving. And I want to go on 12 dates.
All right, question about this. You know what? Yeah, no, I'll leave it. This won't be an am I wrong? I'll do a question about this. Okay. So you said 12 dates, and I just want clarity. We want clarity here at First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage. If we do 2 dates in 1 month, does that mean I could do no month can I do a month without a date?
Yeah, it's not a date a month.
It's just 12 dates
for the year. That's what I wrote on my bingo. Because some months, we go, it's hard.
We ain't got it.
we are working, we are grooving, we are ships passing. And
we ain't got it.
Nah.
We were literally ships passing today. Speaking of ships passing,
I know.
we were ships passing
we
today.
did that though, because here we are.
Yeah.
Engaging right now in this moment in time. So
speaking about engaging, let's get to the Am I Wrong section. Welcome to the Am I Wrong segment of First Comes Love, Then Comes Marriage podcast. This is the part where I give you a situation, I give you a sneak peek behind the scenes of our marriage, and you let me know if I'm wrong or if Lindsey is wrong. So this is a situation. Lindsey was giving the boys a bath, right? I asked you to give the boys a bath.
Yes.
So you were giving the boys a bath, and also the laundry was being done at the same time. It was a lot of I was cooking dinner for the boys, and the bath has a lot entail with it. It's the bath with the combing of our boys' curly hair.
Yeah.
Making sure they're washed up and they're clean. Also making sure that they're not fighting each other. All these things. Picking out the pajamas, so once they get out the bath, and also having the lotions ready, because one has Vaseline. One gets lotion with Vaseline, the other one gets lotion with cocoa butter. It's just because, they just got different skin types, okay? So it's a lot. Lindsey started the bath, and probably 40 minutes into the bath experience, Lindsey got frustrated, and then
don't speak for me.
Oh, okay. Okay, then I'll just do. See, I was trying to give her some help. Lindsey just stopped. She stopped her task. She did not execute to completion, and then she was like, "You need to finish the bath." When I was already doing something, right? So, am I wrong? Once you start a task in the family, shouldn't you be held responsible for finishing that whole task?
I was trying to think of what it's called. We had a guest on the show last season, Eve Brodsky, and she wrote a best-selling book called Fair Play, and she talks about this. What is it? It's something.
Was that execution?
EOD or something, but it's exactly what you said, to completion. And to his point, no. I'm going to just give you a little snippet. He is right. There is a lot. Any parents out there, there is a lot that goes on to a bath, especially when you're doing two at the same time. Okay. So yes, we had a lot going on. You didn't even mention Liv is here because she wasn't asleep. So yeah, we doing bath. They having fun. They may be watching Bluey. We doing hair. We got to comb it out. We got to shampoo, condition, come out, Vaseline, lotion. I do a whole thing. And
bonnet.
Yes, bonnet, a whole thing. So yeah, and then they get hungry midway. I don't know why our boys always need snacks. Like, it's just like a thing. But yes, I moved on. I wasn't frustrated. There was a lot to do. I mean, picking up the rooms, they go straight to bed, bring the heater out here because it's wintertime. Like, it's a lot to do. And to my point, it was not a task that was solely my task. So we talked about this before, but when there's one person in the house, it's all you. When there are two parents in the house, you have help. And so, yes, if it was just me, I would have done it, the whole thing. But it's not just me. We can tag team. That's the point of a partner. That's the point of this marriage. And so, yeah, I moved on to doing something else productive. I didn't move on and sit down. I moved on and did something else. So is he wrong that he's pointing out that he got frustrated for picking up the latter half of the bath? Yeah, I think he's wrong, y'all. You can tell him. You can DM him and tell him he's wrong. Instagram, TikTok, First Comes Love, TCM.
You can also write comments in our YouTube channel at First Comes Love, TCM.
Nah, just First Comes Love.
No, at First Comes Love.
Yeah. And you can email us. Let's talk at firstcomesLove.com.
Now, a word from our sponsor.
Okay, y'all. Word from our sponsor. This episode is brought to you by Book Buddies. Book Buddies is a YouTube channel on YouTube, and you can subscribe. It's read alouds for kids 0 to 11 years old, and you can search for it at Book Buddies ABC 123. It's a good read for moms, dads, teachers, anybody who loves to read.
Yeah, personally, when I don't feel like reading a bedtime story for the boys, I put on Book Buddies and I just let maybe I could do 2 books and that would be their bedtime story. So I'm a big fan of Book Buddies. I'm a huge subscriber to it, so please go subscribe.
All right.
Welcome back, everybody. We are talking about the cliche, New Year, New Me. Mm-hmm. And I already said that I subscribe to this thing, so much so that every year, Lindsey and I, we have a word and we do goals. Yeah. So for the last couple of seasons, we've been sharing our word. And so this year, in the tradition of that, I'm going to do my word, and also I'm going to do my previous word.
Okay.
Yeah. No, just my last year's word. So last year's word was discipline. And because I felt like I had to be disciplined in order to get in shape, I had to be disciplined to... It's just very difficult for me to say no to myself.
Nobody wants to say no.
Nobody wants to say no.
We're adults now.
But, it's interesting. You're really good at saying no to yourself. And you're like, oh, yeah, I can't eat that cookie today. And so you don't do it. Or I can't sleep in. You're really good at it. So I was working on my discipline towards the end of the year, middle of the year, beginning of the year.
You start over. Start over. Okay.
That was... let's just say I'm still working on it, all right? I am still working on it.
Challenging word.
But that was a very challenging word. And so this year, my word, in conjunction, is kind of it's growing, it's maturing, it's evolving.
Okay.
So at church one time, I heard about the word priority, which is my word this year, priority.
Okay.
And our pastor was talking about how the word priorities is a new word that came out and whatever. I don't know how words are made, but
Mm-hmm.
and priority used to be first, and it was only one priority.
Right.
Like almost like Ricky Bobby, if you're not first, you're last.
Yes.
There's only one. And then they evolved it to priorities when there's multiple ones, but truthfully, there can only be one.
Right.
And Lindsay knows this about me. I'm not much of a multitasker anyway. So, but if I'm focused and I'm intentional about one thing, I could get it done. I have really good execution with things. So, my word this year is priority. So I'm going to have something that is a priority. I'm going to execute it, and then I'll move on to the next thing that will be my new priority after this one thing is already completed. And so that's my word. I feel really good about it.
I like it for you.
And going into February, I feel like I'm doing really good.
I was going to say,
yeah.
I already see that you've been good
Mhm.
all January. You like, we got a task. We had to do this. Boop. Priority done. We had to do this. We had to go there. We had to book that trip. Boop. You got it done.
Yeah.
You literally are setting it like week by week, or at least when the priority is done.
Yeah.
I like it for you.
Yeah. So that's mine's. I encourage everybody to have like a guiding word for their year.
Guiding word.
Guiding word.
It's guiding you throughout the year. I like it.
Man, because discipline. I mean, yeah, discipline was a tough one. Discipline was a tough one. So go on, and I'll tell a funny story about your word, but tell everybody your word.
Okay. My last year's word was calmness, though. I will say that. And last year, to be fair, we had pregnancy. That is huge. That is a big transition. And I say this, and I've said this before now, but it's not just me. It is the people around the pregnant person are going through whatever changes that are happening. So it is hard. But yeah, last year, pregnant for most of the year, right? And my word was calmness, and I was so proud of myself. I can recall staying calm the majority of the year. I'm talking at work when people were going up there with the kids, the toddlers. I'm telling you, our 2-year-old, he be trying to take me there, and I stay calm. I really do. So so that was 2023. 2024. This year, my word has changed. That word has changed many times because I'm like, what do I want? Like you said, what do I want to bring me through the year? What am I receiving? What am I giving? What is the word? And my now word is grace.
Would you need grace? You needed grace.
I needed grace. So this is how it came about. I told Aaron my word early January. We sit down, we talk, and I said my word this year is patience. I really feel like I need to be patient with my body because I was, having some moments, patient with my body, patient with myself, patient with others. That day, we were on our way to a doctor's appointment.
Yep.
Because, I'm in postpartum and we just making it through. And so we're on our way to our doctor's appointment, and we were sitting in this doctor's office for over an hour.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. And Aaron was like, look, you say you want more patience. You pay for patience. He gonna give you something to be patient about. And I was like, no. Let me be clear.
Yeah, you weren't praying for patience.
I was not.
You were saying your guidance word was
I was saying patience and giving myself patience. And then we had 2 doctor's appointments in 1 week. The very next doctor's appointment that happened 2 days later, we were waiting so much so that Aaron eventually left me and had to go to work. And I was like, my God, no, it's not clear. I need to change my word. And I knew this. I said, no, I want to be clear. So I had to remove patience. And grace has a little bit of patience in it. Okay, yeah. Because with grace you give yourself right.
Just mix a little
right,
bit.
Exactly. There's a subtext in it, and so I'm giving myself grace, and I'm giving others grace. And with grace, there's gratitude. With grace, there's patience. With grace, there is servitude. So I really want to incorporate all of those things into my word, into my guiding word. So my guiding word this year is grace.
I like it. I like grace.
Yeah.
Because little does she know that what I'm probably going to be doing throughout the year, since I know your words, like when you begin to disappoint, one thing about Lindsey is once she gets disappointed, she is like, and it's funny because our son Action is the same exact way. He gets it from her. They get very high emotions when they are disappointed. Like all the sighs, she's very just and I saw you do it. No, I saw Action do it maybe like 2 days ago, and then something happened. You were disappointed either today or yesterday, and you did the exact same thing. And I was like, oh, but our kids watch us.
Children, I was gonna say, children will show you yourself in the purest way, and you're like, where did you get that from? And you're like, oh, is it me?
Yeah.
Am I the problem? So I could see that. But also, nobody likes getting disappointed.
But, okay, so what I was saying, I got sidetracked because I forgot to tell you that because, like, it was so funny to me.
Okay.
Throughout the year, when you're disappointed in something that I do, I could just be like, hey, man, I need some grace.
Yeah, okay.
I've already stored it up. Like, I guess you could be like, this is a priority, but...
I mean, we hold each other accountable.
Yeah.
So I appreciate that, and I will hold you accountable to your priority.
Yeah.
Priority, and you will hold me accountable to my grace. And those are guiding words.
Okay, I got one more quick hitter.
Okay.
What is one goal that you got for this year, for this new year, new me, 2024 year of Kobe?
Yeah. Wow. I don't think anybody said 2024 year of Kobe. I didn't hear that. I heard 2020 forward from somewhere, and I was like, oh, I like that. Moving forward.
I never heard that one.
Okay. I'm
2020
forward.
Okay.
I'm using it because I'm like forward in all of the things. But yeah, one of my goals, I mean, I already shared two, right? So it's the body back bodying, which is gonna happen because I have not missed with the body coming back.
Double tap for that.
Okay.
Girl.
Slowly and surely, with grace, it will happen. And so that's one. And then I shared the relationship goal, which is like our goal. Like, is it okay that I put a goal for me, but it's for us?
I think it's very. You're setting yourself up when somebody has to help you complete your goal.
You don't have to help. You just have to be present. What if I do all the dates, but you have to be present?
But I have to be present. Yeah. So you need me for the goal. You. Yeah.
But it's a relationship goal.
Yeah, we need each other. It's our relationship. But I mean, that's a hard task.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I asked you to share, so I guess I will share. I changed. This is one that I changed.
Okay.
It was to do 3 sets of 10 push-ups with the boys on top of me.
Yeah.
But I changed it to do 3 sets of 10 push-ups with you lying on my back.
Okay.
So.
See, you need me.
Well, I just need your weight. I don't necessarily. I could do it without you. I just go to one of your doctor's appointments, see how much you weigh.
You know what? I see what you did there.
What?
Because
you're gonna lose weight.
Exactly. And you told me that the boys are they're gonna gain weight. So you were like, you know what? Actually, this is not a fair challenge. And then you went ahead and changed it.
No. I know that you're gonna get snatched, and I know your body's gonna be bodying. It already is, but you will not ever in your life get back to the size of both of our boys right now.
That's true.
You would be sickly.
That's true.
So
that's true. Okay.
Anyway, it goes. Like, I figure I'll do your weight, whatever your weight is, the next time we go to the doctor. How about that? And that will be the weight that I need to do at the end of the year.
Even though
you're less weight.
Okay.
Because if I could do it 3 sets of 10, even if you lose like 30 pounds, that means that I could really do it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Wow. Good for you. I like that.
Oh, yeah, you like it now.
I like it. I like what you're giving.
Okay. All
right, so this new year, new me, we, at First Comes Love, we subscribe to it. We do not mind it. So Tell us your thoughts. Tell us what you think. Engage with us right in the comments, please.
Yeah, give us your word, too.
I know. Give us your word. I love to write back. I am always commenting back anywhere you put it. But please let us know. It is at First Comes Love, TCM, Instagram, TikTok.
Also, subscribe to our YouTube channel. Leave comments on our YouTube channels. Rate us 5-star on Apple Podcasts, on Spotify, at any of the places where you need to rate us. Leave reviews. We love it. We love it. We're getting more. We're getting more. This is our 5th season, y'all. It's time to get it. And you can subscribe to the YouTube at First Comes Love.
Yeah, and don't forget to share with your friends. Email us. Let's talk at firstcomeslove, thenComesMarriage.com.
See you next Friday.